Roll culinary.
No.
You bring bananas.
Hey,
You idiot.
I brought you a delicious, refreshing orange.
All right. You had brought some oranges.
Okay. What is Pratt doing?
He just kind of seems to be pacing. He's thinking.
I'm gonna kind of come up on him, and what time is it? You said
Late.
late.
Probably around 8 or 9.
Pratt, you got a second?
Huh? Oh, yeah, doctor.
Come grab a seat with me.
Sure.
We'll go sit on this. We'll sit on this toolbox over here. We're gonna have a father-son shit chat.
I don't wanna do that. He sits down, kind of pops the collar of his jacket, and you brought some oranges.
Yeah, I can't touch apples. They burn my fingers.
Huh?
He's gonna offer one to Pratt.
He'll accept it, and he'll start peeling it.
I start peeling mine with my teeth like a monkey.
Ugh. Roll rapport.
I feel like I should, just to set how well does he receive the apple joke.
He liked it.
Yeah.
Doctor humor.
He's gonna kind of look ahead, since we're sitting across from Kara's office. He's gonna say, "Pretty wild what happened with Kara earlier today, huh?"
I'm sure I'm gonna sound like a broken record. This whole thing is pretty wild. I guess it was only a matter of time until someone tried to leave. Especially someone who doesn't have their loved one anymore.
Yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Where do you go when you have nothing left? Which, I'll cut right through the bullshit here, Pratt. That's why I came to talk to you. Got a bug in my ear that, maybe, well, what was it that you said you were here for again?
I don't know that I ever did. No one ever asked.
Well, I'm asking now.
He'll look down at the orange, and he'll say,
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. I guess maybe at a different time I would have lied to you, but I really don't know that there's any point anymore. I'm in some pretty severe debt.
Like, med school kind of debt?
No, like, made some bad business with the loan shark kind of debt.
Dang, yeah. How much debt?
Oh. Who can even count anymore?
Thousands? Tens of thousands?
It's probably closer to 400,000 at this point.
$400,000, Brad!
I was really unhappy going to med school. It was never what I wanted. I really wasn't sure what I wanted, but my dad's a doctor, my dad's dad's a doctor, and they're very firm about it. I don't... It's a thing in my family, and...
Yeah, generational expectations, I get that.
I passed a lot of spare time with gambling online. Got pretty into it. Pretty far into it.
You at least win a little bit before you got so far under?
Yeah. I mean, that's how they get you. You win, and then you lose a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost a lot. And I made a bad business decision by buying a building for a restaurant I wanted to own. I told Josephine that. Not the debt part, but the building. And the building was just... I had to cut my losses. There was mold.
How did you buy a building if you're $400,000 in debt?
I wasn't quite that far in debt yet. And at the time, my father had given me a loan for med school.
But you spent it on
a building.
a building.
I was confident things were looking my way. I had a vision, and it took some time to realize that I had a problem. I've been trying to hide it from my family for a very long time. I don't want to ask them for help. I went and got help a few years back, but I'm in pretty deep water. And some particularly nasty people have come after me.
You said loan sharks, so what, like private loans?
Yeah, the type you find in places that are maybe less creditable because they'll give you more money.
Mm-hmm.
The kind that'll break your knees.
Oh, that kind.
Yeah.
So, Brad's in med school. He's gambling online. His daddy gives him money and he buys a building. How does I was going to call him the stranger. How does the producer get a hold of Brad, and what does he promise Brad? Money?
To forgive my debt. Money.
And you believe that'll happen?
I have no idea. I have to believe it to some degree. I mean, I know that $400,000 seems like an exorbitant amount of money, but look at this place. Someone is using this place. And I don't believe that it's just land that they came upon. They probably own this place. This building.
Brad, how old are you? How old am I?
How old am I?
Brad starts sweating.
Don't empathy check.
I'm certainly 22. I'm not
I'm the
37.
same age as the producer.
Yeah, definitely not the producer's age.
I turned 32 last September.
32 last September. So you're still. You don't think that you're young, but you're still young.
That's what people tell me.
Yeah, and I know that doesn't sound like it right now because you're the oldest you've ever been. And you got an old bag of bones like me over here struggling with my arthritic fingers to open this orange. Telling you that you're young and you got your whole life ahead of you to figure out this situation, but you will. There's people who are in deeper shit than you. But I can tell you one thing, the producer is not going to help you out of this. Who do you think is the smartest person here right now?
Oh, logically?
Yeah.
Well, probably was between you, Jesse.
I just think we'll ride right past Jesse. Jesse's not the right answer.
I feel like you're fishing for a certain answer.
Yeah.
I feel like, where's my empathy? Oh. What answer are you looking for?
Let me see. I do want to play with him.
Do a bad. Deceive. Oh no!
Not selling.
Brad does not know who you're searching for. He'll say, the producer?
Not the producer. If I had to put my finger, I would pick me because I won Jeopardy, except for that bullshit thing that I don't know if you saw or heard about the Daily Double, but I'll fill you in on another time.
Cornelius, get in there.
If I had to put my finger on the smartest person here, it would probably be Colonel Cornelius Salisbury Rumsley.
Oh,
The
Cornelius
Jeopardy.
Salisbury. Rumsley put his finger on this pretty quickly. The producer, isn't coming out of this thing alive. Okay? The producer doesn't see that there's ever going to be a season 2 of Save Me. The producer doesn't think that they're going to end being caught by the police and walked out in handcuffs. They're not going to spend life in prison. You know what the season finale of Save Me looks like?
He shakes his head.
The producer gets caught, and some Montana police officer, or maybe a disgruntled crew member, puts a bullet right between his or her eyes. Or maybe they do it themselves. Because this is fucked up shit. I mean, you're looking at multiple life counts here, and they think they're making some sort of grand statement, but they're not. It's all psychopath, Batman and the jokester kind of, I'm getting up on my soapbox telling the whole world a big message. But they're not. And they're not going to help you, Prad. So you got to help you. You still addicted to gambling?
I've been 3 years sober.
Okay, good. Do you need a phone number?
No, I just need money.
Where do you live, Brad?
Uh-oh. Max got a Word document for this. Hold up.
I definitely don't live at the producer's house. That would be...
Every time Pratt says something, there's a music sting in Carmine's eyes and arrow. It's like, I'm 32. Shing! I lived in Utah. Shing! And the thing he keeps looking at is the invitation to the producer's 32nd birthday party. At his home in
Salt Lake
Salisbury,
City,
Utah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Duh, this is obvious. This is currently a resident of NYC.
Oh, what borough?
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Fuck.
The big one. Max typing furiously.
Fuck.
So you're not far off from Long Island. Maybe when we're out of here, we can look at getting you some real, actual help. Maybe we can look at actual opportunities for you. If you don't want to be a doctor, I'm not going to force you to be a doctor like your dad, but find you some connections in a field that maybe you've got some education in. But you should be a doctor. We make a lot of money. $400, Pratt, is not a lot of money to me. $400,000.
That's kind of you, Carmine.
Think about it. Maybe I could help you get back on your feet. And keep your knees from being broken.
What am I thinking about? Telling people?
Yeah, first I would be honest with people, but when we're out of here, not believing in this fairy tale, but, I don't know, be open with your parents, let them know what happened.
Oh,
And-
you, no offense, but you have no idea what that would look like.
Alright, well, maybe I don't.
But I hear where you're coming from. I've thought about it before. Just
Yeah. I'm gonna... How unrealistic is it that I could procure a pen?
you can find a pen.
Alright, I'm gonna jot down
You're stab Brad in the neck.
my personal number and hand it to him. You just give me a call when this thing is over, because I can promise you're still gonna be $400,000 in the hole. I'll see if I can't get you a boost and maybe a job. Don't call me after 9 o'clock. I'll be asleep.
Thanks, Doctor. I appreciate this. I'm sorry. This sordid business.
You didn't do anything. You're just a stupid kid.
Unless you did.
You
Less.
didn't empathy check me. Try again. I wanna keep you.
kind of throw what's left of his orange peels to whatever Save Me branded wastebasket is over here. And he'll get up and kind of brush his hands off, and he'll say, good talking to you, Pratt. Just make sure you come clean before the challenge tomorrow. It'll mean a lot to the Colonel coming from you.
Okay, I'll think about it. Thank you.
All right. Get some sleep. It's late.
It's 8 o'clock.
All right, that's enough out of you, Brad. And then I won't leave, but I'm just gonna stare at him. He's just, and then like if he walks, I'll take a step in the direction he's going.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He'll sit and he'll eat his Tangelo before he departs for the night. And then unless anyone else has anything they want to do before morning.
Oh shit! I had one last question for him.
Oh, yeah.
Just
retroactively. What was it?
Brad, Crypto Bite. Does that name mean anything to you?
Like the cryptocurrency?
Fuck me.
He doesn't really seem to be interested in withholding anything from you. He's kind of bared his chest and soul, so he just looks back to you and he says, "Sorry, I'm not.
It's okay.
I had $400,000 in debt."
Yeah, it's fine.
Clearly, I don't have the best understanding of.
Right? No, it's fuck.
He does laugh it off with that kind of like.
Fucking van rolls up and a bunch of fucking greasy loan sharks roll up. Hey, Brad!
Oh, fuck.
Got our own game going.
Yeah, he'll kind of laugh it off with you, and then he'll just kind of lift the hand and he'll head out. Alright. Alright, so no one else has anything. We'll just go ahead and move forward to the next morning. I'm going to campaign for a quick break because I want to make a little bit more coffee before we head into the next challenge, if that's cool with everybody.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Night comes and goes. And you guys wake up in the morning. You go about your normal morning routine until about 10 when Jesse starts to gather you guys to come to the garage for your next challenge, which has not been described to you yet, only that he's getting everyone prepared to go. And when you guys get to the garage, is that it, John? Is it above or below?
Wait, is it? Oh my god, it is! Yes!
You did it!
It's the opposite of what happened last time, so.
Yes. Alright,
Oh.
finally.
Carmine
Alright,
John's dead.
It's been so long, I don't even remember what it is.
He takes off his odd job hat.
No, I've upped what I get out of that just because it's literally been about 2 months.
Which? Hold on, which is done?
It's the last one.
Oh, it's the last one.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Do you have any? Are you just stocking that up for now? Is that your thought?
No, I'm just using it because we rested. Or I mean, not using it, but getting it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, you guys come outside and you see that the van is being loaded up by Gil, by Bill, and you
By Phil.
By Phil. Generally, you've got Jesse there waiting for you. You've kind of got a lot of the crew. Brian is hanging out this time. He appears to be going with you. He's got his little backpack on, his fanny pack. No. You guys come out, and Prad, as you had suggested, Carmine is kind of waiting for everybody. And as Jesse goes up to talk to these guys to see if they're ready to depart, he sort of comes before all of you all gathered, and he says, "All right, I did some thinking, and I want to be transparent about what's going on with me.
Right. Well, thanks, Prad.
I'm in some serious debt, about $400,000,
Jeez.
by some sharks, less than savory types that I got involved with about 10 years ago. It's been a real problem in my life. I've had people showing up at my house, my work, threatening people I know. And this was my opportunity to get out of that. So I just wanted to let you all know.
It's very brave of you, Prad.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the long and short of it. I mean, that's more the short of it than the long of it. The long of it is a little bit more complicated, but I imagine no one wants to hear me go on about that. Well, good luck today. If you need anything, please let me know.
Thanks again, Prad. No, that couldn't have been easy.
Nope. He'll look down the line, and then he'll kind of wander away.
I mean, the guy was getting shaken down. I'd like not to throw him back to those people if we can do anything about it.
He and I talked about some opportunities when he gets out of here. We live pretty close.
Is he gonna bunk with you?
Something like that.
She'll just kind of laugh at that, but you know, it seems like a easy enough thing. You got this one wrapped up.
Oh, was that in character or out of character?
Out of character, yeah. So we'll just keep
Okay.
moving. Yeah.
Yeah, so Jesse will come back over. Oop, I just grabbed the van. Well, I can't escape
The
it.
man's coming.
It's too big. It's just driving away.
Carmine, get out. He can't hear us.
All right, everyone. You got to get in the van. They're taking you somewhere. You and Brian and Gil, Simon.
Yeah. Okay. We did Jules. We did a mummy. What do you guys think will be next?
Maybe a dinosaur skeleton.
That'd be a real showstopper.
Oh, not that one.
She's up top.
Right, yeah, right on top.
You all pile in the van, and Sam starts driving. And you guys, oh gosh, I have so many things open. Hold on.
Get on that window. Sound effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are gonna want to hear this over and over. Perfect.
I didn't hear it that much in the sound effects.
It's not even like it's a short track that's looping a lot, and there's like one window. They
He's just
really like it was Stomp. They're like, get the window going up and down there.
Well, it is. Wow, I was going to be generous before. Is this a new clip?
No.
Okay, so it's a 52-second clip. So it is short. They
Yeah.
made a 52-second clip. And so
Yeah.
we hear one window opening and shutting.
I don't even remember where the window is.
It is shorter than I thought it was.
That was like 2 minutes before.
There it
came
is.
off.
There it
So when I first, I only listened to it about the first 20 seconds in, right, just to make sure that it was something I wanted. I didn't hear the window open.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out my window tutorial.
Thank
Real
you, everyone,
excited.
for checking out my sound effect on YouTube. It's like a ghost. Back then, it was like a ghost. We were just doing the scene, and then we were like, "Who's talking?"
A rude awakening into like double check that there's not a fucking outro. What a
Audio jungle.
narcissist! Who does that? Do it up front. Do your little fucking zinger in the front of the track.
Thanks, guys.
It's
Thanks,
been
guys.
hard since Petey died.
Rest in Peter.
So
Uh,
Brian's in here with us.
Yeah.
Yes, Brian isn't here with you.
Byron Buchman.
Beeren Backman.
I'm gonna turn over in my seat and like put an arm over the headrest thing and kind of just stare at Brian for a while, just kind of
Oh.
half smiling at him.
He stares back at you with wide eyes over the rims of his glasses, and he says, can I help? Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, I'm just curious about something, Brian. I assume maybe you would have some insight into this. So, the game we're playing here, we vote off, we vote strikes on each other, but we also vote them for y'all. Now, the thing that I found so curious was y'all don't seemingly get a say in those strikes. It's just us. So, how do you feel about being put in that kind of position where you really have no power over who's getting voted off besides, the contestants?
Oh my goodness. Well, like, not great, Samuel. I mean, I imagine that the trade-off is that as far as we knew coming here, we just had to participate and we'd make it all the way through, but of course things change and that's incredibly uncomfortable. But I am clearly in some sort of different position, and I respect the privilege that I've apparently been given, but it doesn't feel good to know that it could change at any given moment.
Yeah, that's why I'm so curious about your perspective on this, Brian. You've been with us through this whole thing so far. And I gotta wonder, were you given any kind of directive as to just how long this game was supposed to go for? I mean, you're the presenter after all. You must know what's ahead somewhat, right?
Somewhat. I get the script, I read the script. So I know maybe 5 hours, 4 hours before you do, but obviously I'm not supposed to talk about it. Jesse usually knows more than I do, and he's the one who gives me the scripts.
Did you do stuff like this before all this rigmarole? Presenting and whatnot?
Oh, yeah, I tried stand-up comedy for a few years.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah. I need to pull up my.
His jokes.
Yeah, I gotta pull
I've
up.
got a Google Doc for this.
Yeah, I wrote I wrote some jokes.
Sir, I see that you are fat and also Jewish. Little observational comedy.
You're not here for your grandma. You're here to get that expunged.
There's a YouTube video. I need to go on.
He just ripped off all of Carlos Mencia's entire shticks.
That's just me because I don't know how to write the jokes. He continues and he says, I wasn't very good at it. I more had the presenter voice. I tried doing some casting for a while. I tried out for America's Got Talent. Yeah, I didn't make it on the show, but you can actually, if you go back and you watch season 13, you see me in the crowd, episode 2.
And you were trying to
Recognize
do
the
comedy
glasses.
there.
I did.
Why don't you tell us a joke, Brian?
So I'm very,
Carmine, come on now. You know that's not how that works. That's like asking a firefighter to just go put out a fire for you.
Yes. Or like you, to perform open heart surgery in a car.
I'm not a surgeon.
Okay.
You sure ain't, Carmine. As we found out.
All right.
Gonna get your name attached to something, huh?
All right.
But
What happens
currently,
if it crops up again, though? I wonder. Huh.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, Brian, you were saying something.
no, I feel like maybe it's less important.
Oh, no, go on. We clearly have time.
I'm a car salesman.
No kidding.
Yep, pretty good at it. Have been for the last 5 years. Top seller, last 2.
Oh, right. I wasn't paying attention. Who's your loved one again?
Oh, my aunt. My
Right,
Aunt
your
Molly.
aunt. Gotcha. Well, this has been a fun chat, Brian.
I feel like maybe you don't mean that, but I appreciate it.
If I toss you a gun in a bag, you better know how to use it.
What?
We'll see. Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's a
Okay.
command. Laugh, he shouts, please.
That's moments before disaster.
Well, that's why we haven't heard of him. He's been scrubs.
The producer's hanging on to something real juicy.
Oh my gosh. You guys drive for several more hours until you arrive at a city.
Oh my god.
Don't mind these things that are labeled. Don't look at them. You guys arrive at basically a dirt pit. And I'm just going to be narrating for a second.
Mhm.
When you arrive, it's a relatively empty lot. It's got some cars there, but you see three buses. Oh gosh. And I guess roll notice.
I can give you a 1.
You certainly can.
I can match that.
I can't.
And never mind, Jesus.
Actually, could not.
Wow. Josephine, you were the first to notice on your ride that you are somewhere not very far from a detention center. And you see a sign that says the Burleigh Morton Detention Center.
All right.
You pull up beside the buses. The van stops. And Sam says, "All right, everybody out." And Brian kind of hops out, adjusting his coat. And he says, "If you could all just line up in front of the bus. Our bus, not the 3 buses."
Yeah, okay.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. Brian steps out, and as the cameraman and sound man get prepared and ready, he says, "Good afternoon, contestants. Today we've got a different kind of challenge for you. So far, you've been used to judging each other. Now it's time that you get to judge jury. and execute others. This is the Judge, Jury, and Executioner Challenge. Gosh, why is everything like this? There we go. You will all be broken up into teams of 2. Each team will be loaded onto a bus full of convicted criminals who have been serving life sentences in prison. These buses will be leaving the Burleigh Morton Detention Center and are en route to the North Dakota State Penitentiary. Once on board the buses, contestants will have the ability to confer with the prisoners, as well as discuss with their representative situations with the other buses via radio communication. You'll be allotted 1 hour of time to converse before the challenge begins, at which time each bus must be driven to one of 3 locations. One bus must be delivered to North Dakota State Penitentiary, where the prisoners on board will resume their sentences. One bus must be delivered to Highland Acre Park, where the contestants will remain on board and the prisoners will be released into the wilderness to their freedom. One bus must be delivered to the now defunct Burleigh County Bus Station number 117. The contestants will evacuate at the station, the bus, and the prisoners will be immolated. Each contestant will be provided with 1 bulletproof vest and 1 9mm pistol with 6 bullets for their safety. All buses must arrive at each location. Bus doors will remain remotely locked until they have confirmed to have arrived at one of the accepted locations. But here's the catch, contestants. Only 1 bus can go to each location. If 2 buses attempt to arrive at the same location, only the first bus will be accepted. Failure to comply with the challenge will result in forfeiture of the Save Me challenge and the elimination of the contestant's loved one. Failure to make any decisions will result in all buses immolating the prisoners and contestants on board. All standard Save Me rules and regulations are to apply. That is to say, no communications with local authorities and or any persons not on board the provided vehicles. Contestants, your groups will be as follows. On bus number 1, Carmine and Josephine. On bus number 2, Trent and the Colonel. And bus number 3, that's you, Samuel. You and the driver, Sam, will be taking the 3rd bus. On my go, you will each be boarding your buses. Communicate to each other via radio, and make your decisions wisely. Contestants, 3, 2, 1, board that bus!
Ryan's voice suddenly changing. 3, 2, 1.
It's a stage voice.
Before we hop in a bus, like, that's just filled with prisoners, is there a partisan between the driver's side and the, where they're being kept?
No!
Oh, very fun. Okay. This shitty prison system. Alright. Josephine will... Where's the gun and everything? Do we have that already?
So as you guys go, there's like a little table that's got each of your equipment on it. Like a little prop table that you can each grab your gun and your bulletproof vest.
I will snatch the gun and just kind of regard it and look over at Carmine and say, Samuel gave me a few tips. I think I can handle this.
All right. Is it 1 gun and 1 vest per bus?
No, so you each get one. You each get one.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so 12.
Actually, wait, which way did I write it?
I thought it was 1 per person.
Yes, it is 1 per person.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Never mind. Then disregard.
No, I mean, still.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carmine will pull the vest over. He'll grab the gun. He'll say, well, 12 bullets. Hopefully we don't have to use them.
Yeah, I don't know how reasonable they're gonna be.
Well, Sam, welcome to the games, buddy.
He very begrudgingly looks at the bus and he says, I'll take you wherever you want to go. He picks up the gun and, with pretty deft hands, puts it into his waist pocket.
Shoot him immediately. Start running into the woods. Start
Sorry,
jumping. Start doing the stupid default jump that you do in PUBG to get over various obstacles.
Bring every limb up.
Doesn't work on most of them because the game's developed very well.
Just running like Quap.
Yeah. Yeah, climb on the bus. Asking Carmine if he has... Carmine, do you know how to drive one of these boats?
Not at all, but I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, she will nod and let you take lead.
Alright, Carmine and Josephine.
Oh my god, they're gonna kill us.
You climb on board the bus. As you do.
Look at this guy.
The Joker man right there. He's like Joker sans paint.
I have my tablet plugged in.
Oh god, he's a twin. There are a lot of twins in here.
You got Charles Manson, Justin Timberlake, Justin Timberlake with more hair, and the Joker.
I could not for the life of me. Like, they were only like...
You're fine. This
Yeah.
is already more than enough. You're good.
Yeah. I mean, you scaled them. It's great.
So as you guys climb on the bus, you see that there are about 10 people aboard.
Fellas?
No, don't put it on him.
No one cared who he was until he put it on.
Is that Joaquin?
They definitely, there's kind of some murmuring among them. They don't seem particularly interested in your presence. Well, they seem interested in your presence, but they don't seem interested in talking to you. They're generally kind of a confused murmur.
Are they hooked up at all? Are there handcuffs, or are they just loose?
So they've
individuals?
got handcuffs and foot cuffs on.
All right.
And,
boys- Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Now she will ask, "You boys been waiting long?"
There's kind of an eerie silence until one of them pipes up and he says, not long enough for you. And there's a juvenile kind of like laughter that erupts.
Yeah, great. You know what? I'll ask questions. I want clean answers. We do that, we can understand each other, and we'll get a little bit further. I'm gonna try to throw a provoke. Oh, Jesus. I might have to use a fate point here, buddy.
They immediately dogpile you. They just
Yeah.
start punching you.
I'm gonna reroll. Let's be remembered.
Oh,
Do
you
it.
remembered. It's a 1.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, that's better.
Alright. General. What?
God damn.
I don't try. I don't understand. You
Okay.
have...
Shot
So,
a boost on him.
they
Yeah,
don't,
it's a
they'll quiet down. They respect you enough as authority, because that's what they assume you are right now, but, they don't respect you anymore as a person.
That's fine. You know what? I'll take it.
Bus 2, Trent and Colonel, you guys get onto a bus, and you see that there are about, there are 12 people aboard. How dare you?
I slumped over like a dead body before.
Well, soon enough.
Yeah.
What color bus are we?
You're gonna be, blue.
Blue bus.
So,
Blue
red.
bus.
It's above your little picture here. Your blue bus red, and then Sam and Sam get on the bus. And on board Samuel, you see a single passenger.
Oh God.
One woman.
Oh, I didn't even see these. God, I need to zoom out more.
To be fair, this map is very large for the purpose it needs to serve.
It's the entire state of North Dakota.
Yep, so there's just one woman aboard, and she's just kind of giving you an eye as you and the driver get into position. He kind of grumbles something about not really signing up for this, but he sits in the bus seat and he pulls forward the radio and kind of like offers it across to you, Samuel.
Okay.
Says, I'm sure I don't need to explain, but push down the button. You can talk to the other buses.
Yeah, I figured. I'm gonna sort of nod my head at the one passenger. Madam.
You don't look like a cop.
Yeah, a far cry from that one.
What's going on here?
What is going on, everybody?
Hey, everybody, what's going on?
What's going on, everybody? It's Critical.
I'm in a bus full of people who are about to be executed.
January 14th, 2022 was a national day in YouTube history when 4 idiots got on a bus headed towards a prison downtown in North Dakota.
This whole situation was akin to shitting in a toilet that's not connected to a plumbing system.
It's his turn.
No, let's keep going.
She said.
She said, what's going on?
Say all of that.
Yeah, we're just sitting here doing that.
You
and
just
I'm
spout
like,
that off to her, and she like gets afraid.
yeah, we're both being very flippant over the walkie-talkies.
I'm streaming right now at
It's funny.
twitchtv.com/moistcritical. Stop by and put a few extra inches on your cock. She's just like clawing at the window.
I don't deserve to be here. You do.
Where do you think you are? I am. Look over at her and go, well, we're, making a kind of delegated decision on what we're supposed to do with y'all.
She, her eyes kind of thin, and she looks at the other two buses, and she says, what do you mean?
How'd you get here, by the way? Do you remember anything?
Yeah, the guards put us on the buses, and then they drove us here. Pretty strange, but not the weirdest thing that happened. They just move you from place to place without telling you anyway. I honestly didn't give it a second thought.
And the guards just walked away.
I assumed the shift was changing. They didn't walk away necessarily. They waited until you all arrived. Who are you all?
I'm Samuel. That's Sam. I
That's
promise you,
confusing.
not everyone's named Sam here. It's just us two for some reason.
All right. Well, I'm Marnie.
Oh,
Sam.
thank God you didn't say Sammy.
Samantha.
You can call me Sammy if you want.
No. What'd you say it was in Marna?
Marnie. I'll write it down for you.
Marnie, good Marnie to you.
Good Marnie.
Good
Top of the
Marnie
Marnie
to
to you.
Yep.
Do you watch Jacksepticeye? No.
I do, actually. I do watch Jacksepticeye.
You start driving towards death.
Right, they're already gone. Well, I'm going to say over the walkie, well, I've got one person here, y'all.
We're counting 10.
12.
So, what, just a numbers game? Do we want to start asking questions?
suppose we could. Could we start with what is everybody in for?
Yeah, I mean, how many of them are even going to be straight with us, though?
Right.
Colonel Samuel, you two usually come up with something pretty smart. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
Samuel.
Yeah.
What's the bus situation right now?
You're all sitting in the lot. The doors are locked.
The bus is active.
Yeah, they're on. You can drive.
I'm gonna wave at Trent, who has a drive stat, to pull up alongside Sam's
Okay.
bus and meet our windows.
Yeah,
You-
I could.
Yeah, go for it.
Should I roll for that?
You need to roll.
Okay.
Crash
Uh,
immediately.
Yeah, I was
Goes right to
like,
the
how
one-
how
the-
hard is this gonna
It's the
be?
GTA 5 accident.
It's one giant hole just waiting.
Yeah, you just roll forward a little bit, Trent. The bus goes.
I'm holding a note that I've written from my journal, but I will lean across the windows and sort of mutter. So, for practicality's sake, should we take the one to the death zone, or the most bodies who are capable of knocking a bus down?
The death zone. What is he talking about?
I'm not talking to you,
Colonel
Sam.
Sanders? That's not Sam.
I'm not
That's the
talking to
girl
you, Marty.
behind him.
I'm muttering to my friend.
Well, you're leaning out the window. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was
Doubting.
wasn't clear.
Let's take them
I
all
thought you were
down
still
to
over the
D
mic.
zone. D's not zone.
Yeah, yep, we got it.
Say that out loud. I dare you. Say it
Yeah,
in say
I'll
it in
take
your
Oh
voice.
shit, they're taking us to Ligma.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Yeah, she'll just say then, is that Colonel Sanders?
No. And looking over and addressing, he'll say, I thought you were the one who wanted to suss all these sorts of things out.
And you're the one who wanted to give orders and figure out ways to cheat this system. I'm trying to work with you what you should be best at. You're a logical man. What do you think? Easier to let the last slip out of a bus there, or organize my own union workers to tear this mother down when we park the thing?
Well, I don't know. It sounds like this one's got kind of... Sounds like we're kind of had by the short hairs on this one, and that we will all lose everything if we do not comply, and will be incinerated, apparently.
Complying is driving them to each zone, with each one of us at one zone. Prisoners breaking out of the bus following our departure is out of our hands.
Are you stealthing this, by the way?
Doing my best.
I mean, I don't mean to give you homework, but I'd assume that'd be a stealth against like cameras. 'cause
I get an
assume-
automatic 4 on all stealth rolls.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool stunt.
I mean, if you want to be deceptive against like your body cam, then yeah, you'd have to roll stealth.
I don't care.
All right, continue.
Samuel will look to him and say, well, statistically speaking, yeah, it makes sense. Then again, and I'm gonna look over to her. She could be a mass murderer for all I know, or something like that.
I'm
So-
not.
Oh, what are you in for?
Murder. But I didn't.
Right, yeah, they all say that. I assume y'all have a few murders on y'all's buses as well, but there's probably a reason why we've got one here. And that's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's the trolley problem.
You know, there's more to it than that. He's probably setting this up as some kind of... Oh, I don't know. Perhaps this person in particular could be useful. That's what I'm saying.
Useful in what department?
Hey, Marnie, what is it you do besides kill people?
Murder people.
Really
Again,
fucking good at murdering
specifically, I didn't kill anyone. My partner did. But before that, we just stole.
You stole.
Hmm.
How
Most
good
of
were you
small
at
businesses.
stealing?
Me? I was very good. We were both generally pretty good, but not good enough to stay out of trouble forever.
I assume when you got caught, you had to make a tough decision, and that's what led you here.
Oh, I didn't make any tough decisions. My partner Rog did. He,
What's his name? Rob Banks?
yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
That joke would have killed him if he wasn't.
That joke was
Brian's writing this down. Rob Banks. Very good.
We tried to steal a car, and the driver had a bad idea to start fighting back. And, Rog pulled a gun.
Oh.
I'm trying to use my stunt. Logic against third deceive.
Oh, okay.
Meantime, Colonel will lift his hand and say, "It sounds like she's good with a lock."
So far, you are one under.
I will use a fate point. And I will tap my... I guess many of them, really. My third one. Or second one. Or first one.
All of them.
It's too powerful.
She doesn't really seem to have any reason to lie to you. She doesn't understand what's going on, but it's kind of an opportunity.
Alright, I want to take their stealth.
You want to take her stealth?
Yes.
Okay. It is a 2.
Okay. Alright, okay. Cool.
For my remembrance.
Alright. I'm immediately going to use that.
Okay.
I'm going to, God, I guess do something to... we have mics and cameras. Are there cameras inside this fucking bus, too?
Probably.
Noise checked.
Yeah, that's what my first notice was for, but I rolled a fucking 0, so...
Ah, shit. I'm sorry.
Whatever, I'm just gonna wing it, just to see if I can do this.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to... Oh, God. I wanted to hand a gun to her.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to do that now. Fuck. Yes. No. Wait. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
I want to keep that roll. I'm not gonna like take back that I'm handing the gun over to her. Or wait. Fuck. Okay. I want to notice something real quick. Or I guess investigate. I don't know. I want to
Okay.
investigate the doors specifically.
All right.
I want to see what kind of lock is on it, and I want to
All
see
right.
if it can be broken by a gun.
I got.
Emotionally.
All
No!
All right. I got shit for this. Hold on. I literally have something called if it's made by humans, it's built with flaws. So I'm gonna re-roll this, or should I fucking I'll re-roll it.
Reroll
Like
it.
fast-paced techno
I'm
music
so
going to
scared.
Samuel's eyes dark. Damn it.
That's. I mean, to be fair, you got a 2 increase at least, but.
Yeah.
All right. With 1, the locks are pretty state of the art. They don't look particularly vulnerable to like 1 bullet shot or 2 or 3. They're sort of meant to withstand impact, and you might fear that it might jam. It might have the opposite effect.
Okay. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna use my second stealth. Roll on this. Fuck.
All right.
Fuck.
Okay.
Camera zooms in.
I just wanted to have. God, am I out of fate points? I am. No, I'm not. No, I have 1 more.
I was say you should have rested, so you should at least have 1 more.
Okay, I have 1 more. I'm going to use it. I'm going to tap. Actually, since it's a different role and a different skill, could I use one of my other aspects I already used?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I could probably just use job's done when I say it's done. I want to boost that to a 3.
Okay.
And I want to whisper to her.
You may.
I want to say, I'm going to hand you a gun. That might get you out of those chains. But you're going to need to get yourself out through that locked door. And I hope you're as good as getting out of things as you are as getting in them.
Woo!
Oh. Wow. We just browned out for a second there. Are we still connected to the internet?
Yeah, I mean, you're here.
You're still here.
Okay, cool.
Oh, maybe
But you
the
guys
light-
were just really excited by Samuel's line.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, do you think the light just blew?
Yeah. It scared the shit out of me.
Oh, maybe it did.
No, but I actually. Oh, I'm not plugged in anymore. Did we blow a fuse?
Did we blow a fuse?
Because